Repetition is more important than length. If you sit with this for 2 hours and just do that, that's good. But if you do it for 5 minutes a day over the next 12 days, that's 1 hour too. I suggest doing the 5-minute domination exercises that I've included with you, where I'm playing along with you. I suggest doing those every day. If you don't have 5 minutes, you don't have a life. All right, you need to reevaluate other things that you're spending 5 minutes on. 5 minutes a day. I taught myself a brand new technique that I'd never learned, that I sucked at. 5 minutes a day for 12 days. I believe that's an hour. So 5 minutes, 12 times. I'll have to redo that math to make sure. But I believe that's 1 hour of practice. I learned more doing it that way than sitting down for 1 hour, because what happens is your brain will prune away connections. When you learn something, new neurons connect, okay? And you create a tree of knowledge right there, all right? When you do it one time, it connects. When you do it for hours, that one first day, it connects and it's more hardwired. When you don't do it again for a week, they start to prune away again, okay? This is your neurology lesson. They start to prune away and you start to forget. Doing things repetitively every single day hardwires those neurons and even creates new connections, and it hardwires them so that you don't ever forget them when you do them repetitively. Also, when you mix the A chord with the D chord, you've created an association now. Now you're integrating your knowledge. So the A networks over here with the D networks are now joined as one network. And here in a moment, we're going to learn the E. So we're going to create more of those networks of knowledge and neurons, all right? I hope that wasn't too weird for nobody. That's exactly how we learn. It's how you learn to swing a golf club. It's how you learn to drive a car. You have to associate different things. That's how you can drive a car and be in a different place in your mind and not know how you got home or to work some days, because you're driving on autopilot. It's called non-declarative memory. It's when you know something, but you don't consciously think about it anymore. You just know how to do it. That's what I want you to get to. And that's what's established with muscle memory. So a quick side lesson, I guess, a very good one, would be number 1, association. So we're going to learn A, D, and E. That's a quadrillion songs, actual number. That's a quadrillion songs. Right there, A, D, and E, 3 chords. So you're associating 3 chords together as one block of knowledge. That's why this system works, guys. You're integrating, you're not just associating, you're integrating. You're transitioning between the 3. Your brain is learning how A, D, and E are actually one cool thing, not 3 separate things. That's why I teach you like this. That's why it works in 6 months or less. That's why you retain the information and never forget it. Because if you can't forget an A chord without forgetting the D and E. So if you don't forget the D chord, you'll remember the A chord as well. I hope that makes sense. That's as simple as I can put it. Association and integration and repetition are the key to learning and remembering anything. Learn how to associate it with other things that are like it. Integrate it. Move, like when you shift gears, you have to push in a clutch. Those 2 things are now associated and integrated. The more often you do it, the less you have to think about it. That's where you need to get as a guitar player. It's probably the best lesson I've ever given right there in about 3 minutes. Oh, I'm going to watch this back and learn from it.